Hi, friends. Happy Thursday. Here we are again. My name's Janna, and thank you for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. I've got a cute little birthday card to do today. I'm going to show you real quick some of the supplies here that I'm using. I'm going to use this birthday fun set. It's called Let's Celebrate it's by Anna White from Sweet Miss Daisy Designs. You can find her on Etsy. So we've got 2 dogs and 2 cats here ready to celebrate. So cute. And then, from this set, this is, I've got some die sets here from my creative time. From this one called Etched Edge Z card die. So this folds all up and makes a Z-shaped card. I'm just using the banner pieces from it today. I'm using this ice cream die, but you can make it into a cupcake. So that's what I'm doing with that die set. And then I'm using the 3 3/4 by 4 3/4 card dies. So there's this set with all these fun layers. I'm not going to be using all the layers, but I did use the die to cut out my card base. And then I used the largest layering dies there. One for the card I made earlier today, the scalloped one, and then this one with the zigzag stitching die on it. That's what I'm going to play with now. So I have pre-cut out the die things, so that wouldn't take quite so long. My cardstock here is what's it called? Let me look. It is called Early Espresso. For some reason that left my mind, by Stampin' Up. It's a nice dark chocolatey color. So slightly smaller than our normal 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, but a very cute size. And I think that's why it's called cute. Well, no, it's not called cute card. She does have a cute card, which is sort of like a mini slimline. Okay, so I have that. And then, my papers, my patterned paper that I'm using is from, I'm sure this is probably old. Is there a date or a year on it? I don't see a year on it, but this is from My Mind's Eye. It's called Hootenanny, and it's all sort of celebration and birthday themed papers. And so I've had this in my stash for quite some time. Very cute paper. And so I have got that zigzag, can't see it very well, but it's got zigzag stitching on it. And I chose this stripe, which has got a color in it that's sort of similar to the dark brown here that I'm using. It all goes very well together, I think. Oh, I have to show you my fingernails. I got them done yesterday, and I said I wanted a strawberry theme, and so that's what I ended up with. I thought they turned out so cute. All right. Let's get this centered on here. There we go. And then I think I'll go ahead and do my little banner. Let me just group all these out here. Okay, so I cut my banner out of, oh, what is this color? Pacific Point, I think. It's a retired color from Stampin' Up. And what do I need here? 5 little pieces. So somewhere in here is another little banner piece. There it is. Okay. So here's my tweezers. I'm just gonna put a little glue on here. I hope your day is going well. I'm pretty sure I have another banner die somewhere. And I was kind of trying to look through some of my Stampin' Up sets because I have a feeling it's in a Stampin' Up set, and it's not the, like, double point banner like this one. Like, I mean, it just has the triangle shape and not the little double points like this. But I couldn't find it. I mean, all my Stampin' Up sets are together, but there's just quite a few of them, and so, yeah, I just couldn't find it. So I'm gonna have to go through them all now and see if I can find it or if I'm just losing my marbles because I'm pretty positive that I have one. Now this would be cute if you had die cut little letters or something that spelt out happy and then you could just like stamp the word birthday with it. That would be cute. I'm not going to do that today, but that would be cute. Now then, let's see. I'm going to go from card edge to card edge. I guess I didn't realize that I used the same stripe for my banner, but okay, whatever. That's not what I meant to do, and I didn't even realize till I went to put it on here. So that's not going to stand out very well, is it? Oh well, it'll be okay. It will be okay. All right, so we want to go from edge to edge. And then while I'm at it, I think I'll go ahead and get the embellishments that I got to put out. And since I made that boo-boo and used the same paper, I think I will use the bigger stars from this set right here. Okay, so what have we got? I'll do the red, yellow, and blue, I think. Or I could do the blue, yellow, and green. No, we'll just do the red, yellow, and blue. That's green. Okay, cute. Hi, Danita. My watch looks just like yours. Yeah, I splurged and got an Apple Watch because I wanted it to pair up with my phone. And then I went on Amazon and got all of these protective things that fit over it and different colors. So the covers and the bands all came together in this zip up case for really, really inexpensive, and they're silicone. So I can change it up to go with whatever I want it to go with. But yeah, and I've got this cute Minnie Mouse thing on there. You can also change what shows up on there. So I put Minnie Mouse on there and I really like her tapping her foot. So that's what I've got going on with that. All right, so now I think what I will do next maybe is stamp. So I've got a piece of Spectrum Noir cardstock here that is really nice for using with alcohol markers. I've got my big boxes of markers out here, so they're kind of in the way of things. But I did that because I wasn't sure what colors I wanted to use, so I had to have them here so I could have them available. Okay, there we go. So let me put that on there. Hey, Nancy. Thanks for being here, you guys. Okay, so there's that. Now I just need to decide which little character I want to use. I just love this little kitty. I think it's so cute, and I'm kind of thinking this one's really cute too. Because if I do this one, it's going to face the bigger cupcake that I'm putting on. If I do this one, so what do I want to do? Maybe I should do the one with the present so that it's not facing into the cupcake that I'm going to put on there. Okay. I'm using my black memento, tuxedo black memento pad. cute. Adorable. And while I'm at stamping, maybe I should just go ahead and stamp my other things. Okay, so I've got a piece of white that I die cut with the same die that I cut the front piece out of. And that's going to go on the inside of the card. And I think I'm going to do the Let's Celebrate in there. So go ahead and get that stamped. And I'm not stamping it in black, so I should probably get that out of the way. But I will use that same blue color, Pacific Point, that I cut the background of the banner out with. Oh, it's upside down. That's no good. That is not good at all. Glad I caught that before I just flopped it down there and stamped it. Okay, now I've got blue ink all over my fingers and hands. And I almost did it again. Did you guys notice that before I did? Blue ink everywhere. Well, that's just me. Okay, let's try this again. Let's celebrate. Okay, cute. I think I'll get my cleaning cloth out here. Maybe that way I won't get so much ink all over my fingers. All right, so this can go back on the sheet, and I want the happy birthday. And this can come off of here. And let me find my little piece of white that I have. Here it is. Happy birthday. I like the font on this. It's very cute, especially with the little critters. All right, that looks good. And I think that I am done now with all the stamping part. Can get on with the rest. Come on. All right, so there's that and there's that. Let's color the cat. What color? Um, let me get stuff out of the way here. So I can get my boxes of colors open. All right, so, uh-oh, I dropped my happy birthday. Okay, got it. All right, now then, I'm bringing this back so I can see my colors. Ooh, I think I will color the hat blue. Let's see how this blue looks. That looks pretty close. This is actually dark azure afternoon. So I think I will color the background of the hat that color. It's not easy coloring around those little dots. I mean, this has got a fine point on it, but not that fine. And I'm going outside of the line, which doesn't make me happy. I'll let that dry a bit, and then maybe I shouldn't let it dry. Maybe I should just do it. See if I can clean that up a little bit. Okay, we'll hope for the best. All right, so there's that, and then what have we got here? What's this color? Dark Poppy Parade, which kind of looks like the red color that's in there to me. So I think I will do the pom-pom with that color. And some of the polka dots. I'll just leave these colors out as I go. There's not yellow, but there is like a lime green. Let's see how this color, what is this? This is light granny apple green. Let's see how this looks. That'll work. And ooh, there's like a peachy color. Dark peach pie, that should work. Looks good. We'll just do the rest of the polka dots with that color. Okay, that looks like a party hat. All right. And then I want to give this kitty a little pink nose. So here I've grabbed light bubble bath. And we'll do the insides of her ears or his, whatever the case may be. I think I'm going to make this cat gray, but I could do the package. What color's the present going to be? I don't know. How about the bow? We'll do the bow. I've got this dark Poppy Parade. We'll do the bow with Poppy Parade to match the pom-pom. And then where is Light Poppy Parade in this box? Let me pull this over here so you can see what I'm dealing with. My box has gotten very full. Can you see? So digging for colors is kind of interesting sometimes. Hey, I found it. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna make the cat a tiger, kind of tiger striped gray. I'm not gonna get too crazy with coloring though. And I need to color the present. I should probably color it that blue. I could do the light. This is the dark azure afternoon, but that would require me to find the light color in this box, which could be time consuming. So if I don't grab it here within the first few attempts, I will just do color I have in mind. I actually have I have the colors divided out. I found it. So I've got like all the reds, yellows, peaches, pinks, blues in this box. And then in this box, which has fewer markers, I've got I have greens and browns, those kind of colors in that box, grays. Okay, so this is the lighter shade of the same blue I've been playing with. There's just some really tiny areas to get to. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that. All right, so there is that. Maybe I should have done that little part of its mouth with the pink also. Okay, so then I want, what we got here? Dark smoky slate, and I want light smoky slate. Which looks like it's clear down in the bottom of the box. Nope, that's light gray granite. What's this? Dark smoky slate. Oh, I have two dark smoky slates here. What have we got here? Light gray granite, dark gray granite. Here it is. Okay. So let me take one of the dark ones here, and I'm just going to, where shading and hair floofs already look like, I will put some of the dark in. Maybe we'll go over the eyebrows just a little bit and in its little upper lip here. And maybe just around the edges. I'm not going to do anything too crazy, like I said. Simple, simple coloring. Okay, we'll do the little stripy tail here. We'll do around the bottom of the present. Maybe right around the little paws here a little bit. And then we'll just fill in with this one, the light smoky slate. I had a solid gray kitty. Her name was Petunia. She might have had a little bit of striping to her tail, but if she did, it wasn't very much at all, just very subtle. She was pretty much just solid gray. Okay, that'll blend in once it's dry, hopefully. I think it will. We'll see. Okay, so in the meantime, while that's drying, I'll go ahead and get it cut out. Gonna leave just a little bit of white, not much. And then I still have to make the cupcake. Got some of this paper away. I made a little party hat like this when we got our first little Chihuahua Todd, and his first birthday came rolling around. I made a little party hat like this. And so every year we put it on his head, him and Tula, when her birthday rolls around, and take a picture of him. Oh dear. Have to go all down in here. Okay. Okay. You guys know me and fussy cutting. It's not my favorite thing to do. At all, at all, at all. And I feel like I'm really slow at it. Okay, so there's that. I really don't like how it looks around the whiskers here, so I'm just going to have to fix it because I don't like that. What am I doing? I'm hitting the tail, so that's... Come on now. The tail is... Miss Kitty, your tail is getting in the way here. Sorry, I didn't mean to call her Miss Kitty. That was our cat's name. Not the gray one that we had, but our last kitty. Her name was Miss Kitty. She's very missed. Well, all the pets that you have over the years are. Boy, that tail is causing problems. I don't want to cut the whisker off. Okay. Do these two little areas, and then we'll be done with that. No tail on that side to contend with. Okay. So there is the kitty. I think I will move my marker boxes out of the way here real quick. Bring all my little parts and pieces back together here. So there we have that, and now I need to build a cupcake. Or it could be a bowl of ice cream as it's intended, but it's going to be a cupcake today. So I cut the base of it and the frosting layers out of, what is this called? Soft suede, which is also a retired Stampin' Up! Color. And let's see here. Here's my little finger dauber. So I'm just going to go around the edges here. This is going to be our chocolate frosting for the cupcake. What's everybody saying? Oh, Nancy's sitting on the deck in the sun after work, and a bunch of crazy ducks came running up to her. That must have been fun. That sounds relaxing. Hi, Donna. Oh, so Anna has a new, another release. Anna's the one that made this stamp set. She's got another release coming soon. She does do really cute stamps and paper. This is going to make us all want a chocolate cupcake, I think. All right, so now then I made my cupcake paper out of this cute polka dot. So I just need to get it glued on there. And I simply just cut out a portion of this on the out of the patterned paper is how I got my paper for that. And we'll get that put right there where it goes. Okay. And then next, this little piece goes on. It's like a puzzle. So it goes on here somehow. And this one comes over this way. Maybe I should put this one on next. That's probably what I should do, but they've got to fit together. So I have to kind of see where they go, so the edge behind doesn't show. That's the hard part. So that's gonna go right like that. Ooh, see, it's making me want a chocolate chip cupcake already. I think what I'm gonna do is put this piece on first. And yes, I did this once before this morning, but I ended up having to cut off some of my base because I wasn't getting it on there straight, and I didn't want to have to do that this time. So let's just do this. And maybe if I look at it from behind, I can see if I'm lining up right. Kind of doesn't look like it. Looks like it needs to come down there a little bit. Okay, that looks right, pretty much. We'll see. Okay, now I'll put this piece on and hopefully it will be right. I think this die set's really cute. Yay! Perfect. Okay, now the swirly. Cute. Adorable little cupcake. Now let's put the little trim on. Yeah, if you were wanting to make this into ice cream, you could do like 3 different colors. That would be cute, I think. Okay, there's our cupcake. I'm gonna pop it up. Well, I'm gonna pop the top of it up. You know me, I always like to glue the bottom part down. How would you make a snow person in the summer? Let me show you the last snowman that because I have it sitting right here. This is the last one she made holding a chicken. And there's another chicken. Isn't it the cutest? I love it. And I thought about doing something with this stamp today, but then I decided to go with this one instead. And I think that snowman was on the last release, which is when this little set came out also. Okay, so this is going to go up here just a little bit, like so. I need to cut my happy birthday out real quick. And I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of a wavy line here. All right, so that's ready. There we go with that. And then my kitty, it gets a piece on this side, and maybe we'll do a little one up at the top. I'm not putting any over here because it's going to overlap there where it's already popped up. And maybe just one right about there. And then a little bit of glue on the bottom. Cute. Now, see, if I would have done the other cat holding the cupcake, it would have been facing into the cupcake, and I don't know if I would have liked that as much. I'll do happy birthday right here. Cute. This goes inside. Look at my watch is telling me it's time to stand up. Let's celebrate. There it is. Cute little card. Now, I probably could go over the top of this with some stickles maybe and sparkle it up a little bit. Here's the other one I did with the dog. So I used the scalloped edge on it, and I was not dumb and used a different paper for the banner. I can't believe I did that still. But I put little dots on it instead of the stars. And yeah, this was the paper that I should have done for the banner because I wanted to match the cupcake paper. But somehow I got a hold of that one and I was being in a hurry and got it cut out, but it's okay. It'll do. Cute. At least the hat matches the cupcake paper, sort of. Cute, cute. Okay, story time. Thanks, you guys. Neapolitan. Yeah, I like Neapolitan. That would be cute to make if you made it ice cream and did it Neapolitan. Okay, we're still in Mr. Rogers' Wisdom from the World according to Mr. Rogers. Important Things to Remember by Fred Rogers. In the external scheme of things, shining moments are as brief as the twinkling of an eye, yet such twinklings are what eternity is made of. Moments when we human beings can say, I love you, I'm proud of you, I forgive you, I'm grateful for you. That's what eternity is made of, invisible, imperishable, good stuff. We need to help people to discover the true meaning of love. Love is generally confused with dependence. Those of us who have grown in true love know that we can love only in proportion to our capacity for independence. Love is like infinity. You can't have more or less infinity, and you can't compare two things to see if they're equally infinite. Infinity just is, and that's the way I think love is too. Human relationships are primary in all of living. When the gusty winds blow and shake our lives, if we know that people care about us, we may bend with the wind, but we won't break. When we love a person, we accept him or her exactly as is, the lovely with the unlovely, the strong along with the fearful, the true mixed in with the facade, and of course, the only way we can do it is by accepting ourselves that way. I'll just stop there and we'll go on with challenges of inner discipline next time. All right, you guys, thanks so much for being with me here today and seeing these cute little cards. What do you think about this little bit smaller size of cards? I think they are cute. We have a puppy and a kitten wishing you happy birthday. All right, you guys have a great weekend ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video, okay? Ooh, Moose Tracks ice cream. Mm-hmm. All right. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.